Pakistan, the second largest Muslim population in the world. However, by sharing borders with both Afghanistan and India, Pakistan is directly located to the Thar Desert, with average rainfall ranging from 100 to 500 millimeters a year.
The people of Pakistan still manage to live here despite the harsh conditions, and their culture has collectively adjusted to the harsh heat, but this place is deceiving, as every year, Pakistan is struck by one event.
In July 2010, heavy rains started in Pakistan, eventually leading to the worst natural disasters in the history of Pakistan. The world watched in horror as more than 20 million people were wounded or left homeless. According to the UN, the number of individuals affected by this calamity exceeds the combined total of individuals affected by the Indian Ocean tsunami 2004, 2005 Kashmir earthquake, and 2010 Haiti earthquake.
These floods kill hundreds, leave thousands homeless, and cause millions of dollars in damages. Fortunately, there is one person willing to give these people a lifeline.
Meet Ghalib Khalil, a Pakistani 19-year-old who takes time to feed those who have been impacted by the floods. He has also founded the Rescue Pakistan Youth Foundation, which has earned national recognition, most notably the BBC.
On that story. Well, if you're a regular viewer of this program, you may remember that earlier this week we were joined here in the studio by two Pakistani journalists talking about their own efforts to help in the relief operation after Pakistan's devastating floods this summer. Well, now we have someone else with us who's made a very personal contribution. He's Ghalib Khalil. He's a 17-year-old from Punjab province, from Sialkot, who set up his own NGO and raised the equivalent of around $100,000 US. We're going to speak to him in a moment. Welcome. Good to have you here, Ghalib. Now, first of all, let's just remind ourselves again of the extent of the disaster that struck Pakistan more than 2 months ago. The UN estimates that the final death toll was about 1,500. More than 4 million Pakistanis were left homeless, with more than 20 million affected overall. The UN has asked for some $2 billion from the international community to start rebuilding the country. Well, Ghalib Khalil is with us now. He's here in London after he won a prize in a competition organised by the Royal Commonwealth Society. Congratulations on the winning photograph, Ghalib.
Yeah.
Now, why did you decide to set up, you set up the Rescue Pakistan Youth Foundation and raise this quite large sum of money? Why did you decide to take that kind of action?
Like when the first flood wave hit Pakistan, so I was like moved out and saw the people crying on TV and dying. So I just planned and called my friends to like help me out, and we planned out that we should form an organization and collect flood money for them to make out other relief drives to the flood affected areas. So
well, you must have a lot of friends because you raised a lot of money.
We had almost 40 volunteers.
Were you surprised by how generous people were?
Yeah, like I had a plan of like the first flood drive would go only 25,000 rupees Pakistani. So when I like 2 days later I saw my bank account, it was like 2 lakh rupees. So I was like amazed. People are so generous.
200,000 rupees. Now, how are you going to be able to administer this? Are you working with the government's relief organizations?
No, government was like not supporting us.
It's not supporting you at all?
Not supporting it at all.
Have you tried to work with the government?
We tried, but no responses.
And so are you going to continue this work now?
Yeah, hopefully we are going to continue it.
Well, we're looking at some of the images now, these terrible, heartrending images from your country. Your own area in Sialkot in Punjab wasn't directly affected, but you yourself have gone to some of those areas. You've distributed flood
I didn't went
relief items?
Like, I didn't went, like, I was in the management. I just collected the money from all of them and then, like, sent volunteers and few of the crew members to areas so that they could, like, give the money generously out again.
And you also organized a festival in the city of the provincial capital, Lahore, in which you invited young Pakistanis from across the country. What do you say about the youth of Pakistan now? Are they becoming engaged despite all the criticism of politics?
Yeah, they are much coming engaged with all kind of peace stuff, and they want to be in, like, they need support from government as well. Like, government should support them. Like, youth should come forward ahead a bit, because youth can be the leader. Youth will be leaders.
And what's your next project, Alep?
Soon, like, it's gonna be a peace festival again, international peace festival this time.
Good to try to bring. That's a big challenge, but I'm sure you'll mount an effective challenge.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alep, for coming in, and congratulations on your prize with the Royal Commonwealth Society.
Thank you.
These floods are a serious issue and not a rare occurrence in Pakistan. Please donate here at this website to the Rescue Pakistan Youth Program.